to the 65th Annual Daemen College Commencement Ceremony. I'll be serving as your Master of Ceremonies. Out of respect for our graduates and their distinguished guests, we're asking that you please turn off all cell phones or any other devices that might make a noise during the ceremony. I'm told the ceremony will last approximately 1.5 hours, or it could go up to 90 minutes. We never know. Now, we understand this is a long time to sit still, so if children are uncomfortable, we want you to know there are couches in the lobby where they can rest without disturbing the solemnity of our occasion. And we thank you for your understanding. Now, in a few minutes, the official ceremony will begin with a formal processional. I will describe the various constituents of the processional as they enter the room. But before we do that, I thought I'd give you a preview. And this preview has been approved for all audiences. Heading the academic procession will be the academic gonfalon or banner carriers, who will enter in 2 separate aisles and then form a single line right here across the stage. These gonfalons represent the various academic fields of study and various academic degrees. Each banner will be carried by the department chair. On each gonfalon, you will see the name Daemen College in blue and white, and the department name on the traditional color for that academic field of study. Now, following the gonfalons, 2 academic marshals will lead the graduating students into the room in the same 2 center aisles. The academic marshals are Adrian Williams, Senior Academic Advisor, and Danielle Weaver, Director of Housing and Residence Life. Marching next will be the Daemen College faculty. They'll be led by faculty member and Associate Dean for Behavioral Science and Social Work Programs, Dr. George Seifert, Jr. The faculty will march according to faculty rank, then years of service, followed by the administrators. Now, we're asking you to pay attention to the academic regalia. We're talking about the robes, the caps, and the hoods, because the colors lining the academic hoods draped across their shoulders represent the academic field of study and the academic institution where each professor's degree was received. Academic regalia often reflect unique institutional styles. And finally, following the faculty and administrators will be the platform party, officials who will be seated right up here on the stage. The Faculty Senate President, Dr. Michelle Flint, will lead the platform party bearing the ceremonial college mace. And back in medieval times, the mace was carried to protect a person of dignity. In the spirit of this tradition, Dr. Flint and the mace will lead the platform party, headed by Mr. Dale Demjanic, Chair of the Board of Trustees, and Dr. Gary Olson, President of Daemen College. The other members of the platform party are the trustees and officers of Daemen College, and your commencement speaker, Mr. John Yurchuk. Folks, it is now time to begin our ceremony. We welcome the academic gonfalon carriers. And now please welcome the academic marshals leading the graduating students of Daemen College, class of 2016. The Daemen College faculty and administrators are being led by faculty member Dr. George Seifert, Jr. Senate President Dr. Michelle Flint will now lead Trustee Chair Dale Demjanic and President Gary Olson, followed by the platform party.
declare the 65th graduate commencement ceremony of Daemen College in session. It gives me great pleasure to introduce the president of Daemen College, Dr. Gary A. Olson.
Honored guests, graduates, friends, and relatives of the graduating class of 2016, welcome. We're gathered this evening to honor our graduates for their achievements at Daemen College. This commencement ceremony is rooted in rich tradition and symbolism. The awarding of academic degrees dates back to the 12th century. The mace, as a symbol of institutional authority, is a tradition from the 13th century. And the medallion and chain of the presidential office originated in the Middle Ages as a symbol of self-governance and academic freedom. This evening, we carry on that centuries-old tradition. I would like to begin by introducing the trustees of Daemen College who are in attendance. The trustees are the governing body of Daemen College. These are individuals who selflessly give of their time and effort to oversee our efforts to make Daemen the first-rate college that it is today. I'll ask each of the trustees to stand when I call his or her name and to remain standing. And please hold your applause until all of the trustees are standing. The chair of the board, Dale Demjanic, class of '79 and partner of Lumsden and McCormick. The vice chair of the board of trustees, Thomas Stewart, class of '74, president and CEO of Kultur. Catherine LePage Campbell, class of '84 and vice president at Centene Corporation. Robert Corr, president of Corr Companies. Dennis Elzenbeck, regional executive at National Grid. Gail Mitchell, assistant U.S. attorney for the Western District of New York. Chandra Spicer, president and CEO of Spicer Group. Art Wingirter, president of Univera Healthcare. John Yurchak, chairman and owner of Calspan Corporation and president of Matrix Development Corporation. Joette Mosey Zaccanino, portfolio manager and entrepreneur. Please help me recognize and thank the distinguished trustees of Daemen College. I would also like to recognize the executive administrative officers of Daemen College who are in attendance. I'll ask each to stand and remain standing, and once again, please hold your applause until all are standing. Richard Schott, Vice President for Business Affairs and Treasurer of Daemen College. Michael Brogan, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Dean of the college. Gregory Nair, Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students. Bobby Mills, Special Assistant to the President for Governmental Relations. Bridget Nyland, Special Assistant to the President for Athletics. Kelly Duran, Chief Information Officer. Kathleen Boone, Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs. Sherry Gustus, Executive Director of the Office of President and Board of Trustees. Please help me thank all of these talented administrative officers. At the heart of Daemen College is an accomplished and dedicated faculty. Our faculty spend countless hours ensuring that our students receive the finest education available. And they're also distinguishing themselves nationally through their groundbreaking research and creative works. Their commitment is one reason why the graduates here today are so well accomplished and so well prepared to take on the challenges of a competitive world. Would the faculty and the emeritus faculty of Daemen College please rise and be recognized? Equally accomplished and dedicated are the staff and administrators of Daemen College. They too work tirelessly, often behind the scenes, to ensure that our students receive the attention and support that will give them every opportunity to be successful. Would the staff and administrators of Daemen College please rise and be recognized? The graduates of Daemen College hold leadership positions in nearly every state in the nation and around the world. They're attorneys and judges, nurses and surgeons, teachers and professors. Our alumni are active, enthusiastic, and generous supporters of the college, and this support helps make Daemen the first-rate college that it is today. Would the alumni of Daemen College please stand and be recognized? Graduates, you belong to a very special class of citizens. Only 1/4 of the people of our nation earn a college degree. In other words, 3/4 of all people do not go on to earn a college degree as you have, and a much smaller number go on to earn an advanced degree as you have today. You have earned high distinction. You are part of an educated elite. While you've demonstrated mastery of your academic area of study, perhaps the most important ability you've acquired is a habit of mind, the ability to think critically and analytically about the world. This is an ability that will help you make wise choices for the rest of your life. And this ability may well be the greatest asset that you take away with you when you leave today. Graduates, you are members of a very special college, and I feel confident that no matter what challenges you experience in your life, you will continue to meet those challenges with wisdom and integrity. Graduates, this is, of course, a very special day. You've worked many long, hard hours to arrive at where you are today. I ask that you take a minute right now to reflect on just how far you've come. You have every right to be proud of your accomplishments, and everyone in this room is proud of you as well. Now, think about it. While you invested much hard work in your education over the past several years, you did not arrive here without help. Your success, which we're celebrating today, was a collaborative effort. I would like to ask the faculty and staff of Daemen College once again to please rise. Faculty and staff? Let's thank them for all they did to help you be so successful. Now, I said that your success has been a collaborative effort. I'd like to ask another group to rise. Would our graduates, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, wives, husbands, grandmothers, grandfathers, aunts, uncles, cousins, partners, and significant others all please rise? Family members? Show them how much you appreciate them. Well done. Graduates, I congratulate you and wish you well as you go forth to experience greater challenges than you've ever faced. Do not forget the skills that you developed here as you became the successful individuals I'm sure you will. Don't forget your professors, and certainly don't forget Daemen College. You are now and forever part of the Daemen family. We hope to hear from you often over the years to come. I'm certain that you'll continue to make us feel proud that you are one of our graduates. Graduates, go out and do good in the world. Congratulations to you all.
As President of the Faculty Senate, it is my distinct honor to introduce our distinguished commencement speaker. Mr. John Yurchuk is chairman and owner of the renowned Commencement Corporation, a leader in flight control, test pilot training, and a range of transportation testing and research in the United States and internationally. He was also the developer of the company's state-of-the-art flight research facility in Niagara Falls. In addition to his exemplary leadership at Commencement, Mr. Yurchuk is founder of Matrix Development Corporation and has been a real estate developer for more than 30 years. During this time, he has developed, financed, and constructed space worth more than $300 million in the Buffalo-Niagara region, the New York metropolitan area, and Florida. His projects have included medical offices, hotels, collegiate housing, and much more. A dedicated supporter of the Western New York community, Mr. Yurchuk serves on the boards of Daemen College, the Albright Knox Art Gallery, and other organizations, and is past chair of the Buffalo chapter of the American Red Cross. I'm pleased to introduce Mr. John R. Yurchuk, who will deliver the 2016 commencement address.
Well, thank you very much. It's my pleasure to be here with you today, graduates. I'm usually on the other side of the stage, so it's an honor to welcome you all here and your family. What you've done, obtaining graduate degrees, is a major accomplishment, as you all know. It will enhance your lives and careers forever, and I salute you for all your hard work and your dedication to your studies. Daemen is a wonderful school, and I'm honored to be on the Board of Trustees and working with the faculty and staff. You've chosen a school, as you know, that gives a very personalized education and has a very talented faculty. Actually, I did teach some classes here back in the way before your time, so I'm a little biased. I'd like to thank Dr. Olson, my fellow Board of Trustee members, the faculty, for bestowing upon me today the greatest honor I've ever received to date, is an honorary doctorate. I'd like to acknowledge my family who's here today. My mother and sister came up from the New York City area. My mother Doris, my sister Diane, my wife Carolyn. They've supported me through the years in so many ways and witnessed a few of these for myself, so I appreciate their attendance. My father, also named John, was a great inspiration for me. He passed away suddenly in 1984, but he had a strong influence in my life and guidance, and remained at the forefront of what I've accomplished in my life, and I continue to hope that he's proud of what I do. He himself was a graduate, both undergrad and master's degree in engineering from Columbia, so he had a pretty high standard for me, and he did it all on academic scholarship. So I still am very proud of what he's helped me become through his influence and reminder that education is the most important thing. That's where it all begins. When I've mentored students or business professionals from time to time, I've identified several things that have led me to be where I am today. Obviously, you hear this a lot, but if you love what you do, it's really not work, so you enjoy it and you keep doing it. I love real estate development. It's what I started out doing after I taught economics for many years at University of Buffalo, the aforementioned Medaille, and Fredonia State. And my career took a different path when I decided to sort of follow my father's footsteps and build buildings. And what he did inspire me with is that development, among other things in life, is truly a team effort. When you align yourself with talented individuals and firms, you become sort of an orchestra leader in that sense, and you guide the process. You're not the person who necessarily does the architectural design or engineering, but you recognize and appreciate their talents, and you surround yourself with those types of people. And I think that my success is because of people I've chosen to associate with. And if you develop and you do work in a way that is a win-win scenario, then you find that those people continue to want to work with you, and you find that you never have to advertise your services, so to speak. That projects, in the case of real estate, always seem to come our way because we've done and approached our efforts in that manner. CalSpan was a complete shock to me that I got involved with that company. It started out by building a project for them in Niagara Falls, a flight research center. My current partner, Lou Knott, said to me, a lot of people say they're high tech, but we really are. And he showed me a little, looked like a joystick, and it was for NASA, and it was $400,000. I go, okay, well, that's a pretty nice joystick, so you must do something important. And I learned through my association with CalSpan, it's been an interesting journey having a company with 300 employees. When I had none, basically, in real estate, it was using a lot of other professionals, that it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And that's been a big tenet of how CalSpan has worked with all the engineers and all our personnel to know how you do what you do, not just what you do. The what you do could be great, but the how you do is even more important in some ways. And because of that, we won the Large Business Ethics Award last year for companies our size from the Buffalo Niagara Business Ethics Association. And that was something that was a big accomplishment, and we were very proud of that. We did a program within CalSpan called Be CalSpan, and it kind of follows up with our mission. And our mission is to be an innovative leader in simulation, testing, training, and technology for safety in aerospace and transportation. And, CalSpan did a lot of interesting things in its lifetime of 70 years almost. It invented the seatbelt for use in cars, used to be in planes. These things drive me crazy. And it was adapted for use in automobiles. And I think in 1972, CalSpan built a vehicle for Dodge that incorporated all of the technology you almost see today for safety. And it toured the country. And I think that Dodge didn't like the fact that a lot of that could be forced to be put in the car, so I think the car was crushed into one of those little cubes and never to be seen again. But the braking and all those airbags and things you see today were actually developed many years ago, and we were a big part of that. A lot of what we've done with our employees is a program being inclusive, being accountable, and being innovative. Seeking inclusiveness for our employees is something that I think applies to any field. I think virtually all of you are going into some form of health sciences, health care, and that takes a very special individual, by the way, and I add my congratulations for that. We followed these tenets that we've developed in inclusiveness, which is sharing information and knowledge and striving for excellence and valuing individuals with diverse backgrounds and styles and ideas, giving honest feedback and opinions, that we have accountability, following through on commitments, listening with a sincere intent to understand, speak with candor and transparency, act in the best interest of CalSpan and the community, being objective and truthful, being ethical, and being innovative is the last thing. And how can we do things better? How can we expand our skills? Encouraging input from everyone, and really being a self-starter within a corporation. And that we've seen a lot of positive impacts from that strident behavior. Lastly, I just want to mention one thing, that philanthropy and generosity seems to be something that as you grow and develop in your field is very important. As Dr. Olson said, you're all now alumni, so even if you don't contact Daemen, I'm sure they'll be contacting you. And I think the applause earlier for just paying the last tuition check, so that's something that's exciting. Giving back to the community and giving in general is not just monetary. A lot of times it's your time, which is the most precious commodity we seem to have. I know I got involved for the first time with the Red Cross Mash Bash, we called it, which was a big party downtown, and that led to me eventually being on the board and becoming chair of the board, and that was a great experience. It's a lot of it is when you're asking for support for these events, it's who's doing the asking and the respect they have for you to contribute and help with nonprofit groups and charities in general. Well, I want to thank you for all your time. The only thing standing between you and getting your degrees, so I want to wish you best as you embark on your careers. It does take a unique individual to do what you've done in the fields you've chosen. And the last thing my father said to me was, finish your PhD. So I'm doing it a little bit the easy way tonight, but still it's something that I always dreamed of, and I appreciate it. So thank you so much for your time.
Daemen College values personal initiative, civic engagement, and the entrepreneurial spirit. And we value hard work and the professional success that derives from it. We value giving back to society and to causes that promote these values. And these are all values, as you can see, exemplified by Mr. John Yurchak. As a respected business leader, philanthropist, and advocate for the Buffalo-Niagara region, Mr. Yurchak's resolute commitment to excellence has greatly enriched Western New York and now Daemen College. With tremendous vision and integrity, Mr. Yurchak has devoted his time and effort to service on the Daemen Board of Trustees and, as you saw, to other governance boards. He has drawn great praise and recognition for his tireless efforts as a leader in our region. Mr. Yurchak, we would like to honor your life's achievements by presenting you with an honorary degree. So I now ask Mr. Yurchak and Chairman of the Board, Dale Demjanic, to please approach the podium. By the power vested in me by Daemen College Board of Trustees and by the Regents of the State of New York, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters with all the rights and privileges associated with it. Help me thank him for all he's done.
The Buffalo Philharmonic Choral Group will now perform Let the River Run. I now have the pleasure of introducing Vice President for Academic Affairs and Dean of the College, Michael S. Brogan, who will present the candidates for degrees, and President Olson, who will confer them.
Members of the Board of Trustees, President Olson, and esteemed faculty, I have the honor of presenting the candidates hereafter to be named who, having completed the requirements, are eligible for doctoral degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of Daemen College and the Regents of the State of New York, I welcome to the company of scholars the candidates hereafter to be named and confer upon them the doctoral degree.
In the interest of time, may I ask the audience to hold their applause until all the candidates have been presented. Doctor of Nursing Practice, Brenda J. Fix. Wenkan Lu, Doctor of Physical Therapy, Rachel Ann Banasic, Maria T. Corio, Sarah Ruth Leach, Megan Lee Smith, Dawn Christine Kolovrat, Haley Catherine Bradley, Nicole Marie Youngman. Alexandra Louise Fisher. Christopher Michael Meyer. Timothy James Connors. Alicia Jean Palmatier. Jacob Michael Horstman. Autumn J. Zendarski. Kelsey Therese Lewis. Casey Christine Hewitt. Allison Elizabeth Giroux. Amanda Lynn Moore. Allison Muleman. Alexander Patrick Schumann. Matthew Daniel Dorsey. Daniel Thomas Fingland. Mark William Nearhood. Matthew Ronald Walsh. Julie Rodland. Tyler Nolan. Noel Thompson. Lindsay Ann Welsh. Tatum Elizabeth Pal. Abby Herbstritt. Mary Elizabeth Eminger. Kelly Beth Miller. Samantha Ann Smith. Sarah Emily Lang. Catherine Beatrice Moons. Caitlin Nicole Wachi. Sarah Marie Grana. Jennifer Rose Piankanicki. Kristen Nicole Sicocasio. Alyssa Joe Hanlon. Amelia Emily Martinez Teaberry. Courtney Nix Gardner. Justin Robert Kozlowski. Matthew Ryan Thompson. Stephen Andrew Maxwell. Sean James Rimmer. Curtis Grant Adams. Connor Frederick Taylor. Bradley Casper. Gregory Alexander Talbot. Kevin James Walther. James Anthony Lanzi. Connor Thomas Smith. Robert Mark Drozinski. Kevin Joseph Stevens. Carly Lynn Snow. Kara Ann Engel. Zachary Charles Eustance. Ethan Martin Dynan. Travis Charles Enser. Philip Palisano. Julie Amanda Strahalski. Olivia Nicole Young. Jennifer Ann Steele. Travis Joseph Terser. Joseph Michael Dellavella. Dominic James Rossellello. Dylan James Fedak. Members of the Board of Trustees, President Olson, and esteemed faculty, I have the honor of presenting the candidates hereafter to be named who, having completed the requirements, are eligible for the degree of Master of Public Health, Master of Science, and Master of Social Work.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of Daemen College and by the Regents of the State of New York, I welcome to the company of scholars the candidates hereafter to be named and confer upon them the degree of Master of Public Health, Master of Science, and Master of Social Work.
Master of Public Health, Kelly Stipa. Holly Ann Kelly. Chelsea Dawn Crotty. Kayla Elizabeth Deeth. Amanda Diane Rogers. Corianne Lee Solzbach. Sierra Lynn D'Amico. Christina Ashley Redding. Allison Nicole Redding. Athletic training. Megan Elizabeth Short. Stephanie Lynn Wolben. Colleen Lynn Brown. Paulina Michelle Behrens. Rachel Maria Reichart. Louis Leonardo Zaniga. Mitchell Vincent Tafe. Joelle Cheryl Lynn Davis. Education. Samantha Kristen Schaefer. Glynis Janet Sanders. Molly Elizabeth Howe. Sarah Ann Shugarts. Susan Ellen Reed. Executive Leadership and Change. Lauren Marie Bevacqua. Samantha Lee Grissig. Donald Joseph Friedenberg. Ava Lorraine Clark. Roselle Ann Asrot. Shelley Ann Moran. David A. Johnson. Global Business. Michelle Wisner Heitinen. Jennifer Lynn Mooney. Rochelle Tyner. Natural Sciences. Kelsey Rose Snyder. Nursing. Allison Lee Brown. Dillafruz Cosman. Dillafruz Cosman El Nasser. Eugenia Kess. Daryl Brockway Wright. Anne Marie Zeller. Jocelyn Moselle Willett. Carlene Bordenaro. Ibrahim Elagamdi. Mohammed Awayrif Alanazi. Zara Hashim Elgarash. Anwar Sharji Alanzi. Julie Ann Stump. Kristen Elizabeth Kowalski. Eluid Kipruto Kazji. Allison L. Ferraro. Lori A. Fleury. Mary Jo Kish. Donna S. Reese. Gina M. Dragoni. Faith Elizabeth Scroy. Mary Elizabeth Eustace. Brooke Elizabeth Adams. Mackenzie Munchelski. Caitlin Elizabeth Ortiz. Kara Rose Hanrahan. Sydney Marie Dirk. Sukanayo Elismiarl. Physician Assistant Studies. Megan Kathleen Halleck. Melissa Megan McDonald. Lindsay Ann Milcarrick. Kristen Louise Sapola. Thomas John Redmond. Joshua Ethan Weeks. Jamie Stewart Swanson. Brittany Therese Nowak. Jennifer Elise Summer. Erica Ray Bastian. Kaylee Marie Hubert. Catherine Ruth Moore. Nora Marie Fiore. Zachary William Vick. Marjorie Ellen Shanks. Paul Edward DeMillo Sandell. Masters of Social Work. Gina Marie Nuntoli. Chelsea Maureen Small. Aisha Marie Coleman Rudolph. Jaden Renee Amadon. Amy Marie Pecoraro. Melissa Ann Brindamore. Visual and Performing Arts. Linda A. Kohler. Yunjun Chung. Dual degrees, Bachelor of Science and Master of Science. Accounting. Michelle Anna Hahn, magna cum laude. Brittany Marie Stock, summa cum laude. Alec Ryan Spencer. Blake Zachary Burnett, magna cum laude. Physician Assistant Studies. Andrew Matthew Pietkowski, cum laude. Kelly Marie Lawrence, cum laude. Kelsey Marie Reeder, magna cum laude. Holly Lydia Nesbitt, cum laude. Sarah Michelle Zakshevsky, cum laude. Marin Elizabeth Brower Bearclaw, magna cum laude. Matthew Stephen Raydell, magna cum laude. Anna Maureen Lyons, cum laude. Kristen Michelle Bergaman, magna cum laude. Alexandria Elizabeth Schultz, cum laude. Tessa Marie Bigelow, cum laude. Ashley Ella Bernard. Courtney Lynn Subkowiak. Kristen Elizabeth Rudroff. Hannah Rose Frazier, summa cum laude. Catherine McCurdy Melber, cum laude. Laura Mary McDonald. Ryan Griffin D'Arcy, summa cum laude. Taylor Patrick Jones, cum laude. Mark Edgar Kerner, magna cum laude. Kirsten Marie Simmons, magna cum laude. Nicole Elizabeth Thompson, cum laude. Allison Mary Kotsakria, magna cum laude. Courtney Katie Awazarzek, magna cum laude. Jessica Elaine Utek. Aubriana Rain Adler. Lauren Joelle Meisel, magna cum laude. Alexis Lindsay Santillo.
Vice President Brogan will now address our graduates.
I now ask our new graduates to please rise and be certain that your tassel is placed on the left. I would now like to ask everyone in the audience to congratulate our graduates.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes, the Faculty Senate President will declare the ceremony officially concluded. We're asking, however, that you remain in your seats until the platform party and the graduates have left the room. Diplomas for the May graduates will be distributed immediately after the ceremony. So graduates, heads up. After the platform party has exited the room, please process directly across the lobby to the Mary Seton room to receive your diploma. Any diplomas not picked up today will be mailed to the graduates. Congratulations to the class of 2016, and thank you for having me back for a second year.
You may be seated. As President of the Faculty Senate, I hereby declare the 65th graduate commencement ceremony of Daemen College has concluded.